Hey guys, it's Calysta. Today I'm going to be chatting with you guys about goblins. So as I mentioned in the Serpent Vizier video, there is a special event going on in honor of Lord's Mobile first birthday. Now, one of the components of that event is going to be monsters, gemming gremlins, I think the goblins, and a few others. So the one that we'll be covering today in this video is all around that little boy right there, the goblin with the king's crown, looking quite thiefy with that big bag of gold. So our goblin drops exclusively gold. I think IGG did a really good job with the animation on that, even as you're getting rid of the monster on the map. He has a little bit of an animation. It looks almost like he's going through a portal. And again, these monsters are part of a special event, so they don't really work the way other monsters do. So these take 1 energy to take down completely. So a big recommendation, which is very, very obvious, is move away from your hives, people. You don't want to be in densely populated areas here. What you're going to do is pull up that map, find one of the corners, check it out, see if there's anybody around there, or you could just randomly port if you have a lot of random ports. You are going to want to be in pretty desolate areas. So you want to stay away, again, from places that have a ton of castles, because these are one-hit wonders. You're going to hit them once, and they're going to disappear, and you're going to defeat them. So you want to avoid getting into silly conflicts and things like that, because people are marching on your monster, or they sped up to your monster. I know as an R4 in other guilds, I've had to deal with a lot of that type of stuff. You just want to avoid it, and it's so easy. You guys can see here, I'm in a pretty busy kingdom, but I just looked around the map and figured out a place where there wasn't a whole lot of castles, and I was able to find a ton of goblins. I did this twice, and at the end I think I was able to bring down 28 goblins, and I will be showing you guys what the drop rate reports look like, because I think that's always a big question, is what exactly are these monsters dropping and how much of it. As I mentioned before, the goblins are specific to gold, and that gold is dropped in specific increments. So the increments are 50k, 100k, 200k, and 600k. I think it is totally reasonable to expect that as the increment gets bigger, you're going to see less of it. This is the animation I wanted to show you guys of the actual battle. Again, I think they did a really good job. It's really cute. It took their 2 hits to completely get the monster to run away. But I will say, looking back at some of the reports, I don't think out of the 28 monsters that I took down that I got any of the 600k drops, right? So that's pretty interesting. I got a ton of the 50k though. So you can think the 50 and the 100k are going to be quite frequent. The 200k rare, and then that 600k is going to be incredibly, it's like legendary, very difficult to see it and to get it. If you're worried about what type of heroes to send against the goblins, don't. As I mentioned before, they only take 1 energy. You hit them once and they're done. They're one-hit wonders. So I think that's also what causes so much friction and drama between guilds, is because they are easy to take down. If you're already walking towards one and somebody else walks towards it and reaches it first, like, they're gonna kill it. This isn't something that requires, a guild effort. So go a little bit rogue and go out there on your own to try to hit some of these. They do spawn every 3 hours. This event is going on for 3 days. This is the first day that this particular portion of the event started. So you want to keep all that stuff in mind. We're now going to review some of the reports so you guys can take a look. So as I mentioned before, I did take down 28 of these guys, so you can see what the rewards look like. And you're also probably noticing there's quite a few 50k drops, right? So as I mentioned, a lot of the 50k drops were quite frequent, way more frequent than I wanted. So this is definitely, it doesn't feel like the type of monster that's going to, be able to help you get a whole lot of T4. You're not going to definitely get your gold this way. I'm a bit disappointed to see that we didn't have 2 million drops. I think the 2 million increment would have been a nice add. But it is fun and it is free, so why not, right? Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be covering different portions of events in future videos. Feel free to leave comments, feedback, suggestions below. Thank you so much for watching.